Today is November 13th, 2016, and we are going to talk about what's new on FamilySearch in October 2016. So first off, here I am at the FamilySearch blog, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to some of the new things that they've added recently. So first off, what they have done, if they've made a few changes to the Help Center. So let me go ahead and let's go to the Help Center and I will show you what they've done. So I'm going to click up here. I've already got the page up so I can keep coming back to the blog. And here we're going to go to the Help Center. So any page that you are on, you can click over here on the right hand side and say Get Help. I'm at the Help Center here, but I want to show you how when you're on any page you can get help. So you click on the Get Help button, and then as you can see you've got these options here, and they've said how they've actually changed this a little bit so there's not as many options. And what you can do, they can added this little search button, and you can just go in here and search for anything that you want, and then I'll show you what happens. So let's go ahead and let's just search. Let's say that I am starting to do a little bit of German research and I don't know what to do and how, what I need to do to do some German research. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this little search box, German research, and then I can either just hit the enter on my keyboard or I can just click the little search magnifying glass there. And you will come where we were before to the Help Center. And what they've done is at first, as you notice up here, and you can search right here too. Once you're at the Help Center, you can search for anything you want and click this search button. But what it's done is it is showing you down here everything that it found in the articles, lessons, and the FamilySearch wiki. So you're first going to come, like I said, to the articles, and it'll tell you strategies for searching the FamilySearch wiki. And then let's go down a little, and it says access to MyHeritage, because it knows that MyHeritage is a great place for finding German ancestors. And then it has word lists for research help. And let me click on one of these just so you can see what this is just an article that was written, and it's probably from the blog, but it's just an article that's written to help you. So let's go on the back button. So anyway, the first part are articles, and then you'll come down to the lessons. And what this is this is from the Learning Center on FamilySearch. And so you're going to be able to click on some of these and go to a lesson, which a lot of times it's probably a video or other things. Sometimes they'll have handouts. And let me show you, if you click here, this says there's 3 lessons. And so I'm just going to click here, Germany Beginning Research Series. And so this is a change too. What they have is over here on the right hand side is the thing that we searched for, or that we clicked on, and then it shows you when there's more than one lesson in the series, it's going to show you that there's 3 lessons here. So if you really want to learn how to do some German research, you're going to have 3 different lessons that you can go through. And I'm going to come down, scroll down a little bit, and another thing that it will actually, that's changed, is it'll have these keywords that'll come up. So there's also, this was showing us beginning research, and then if you're intermediate, you could click on intermediate and it would show you some intermediate lessons. And then as you can see too, I forgot to mention, is right here they do have handouts, instructor resources, so a lot of things, and I love the way they've made this easier to find. And then another thing that they've added to this page is they'll have related content. So there might be some other things that are talking about German research or just related content to what you search for. So that's a change that they've done, and I think it's really nice. So let's go. I'm just going to go on the back button to go back to my previous screens, because right now I was just showing you the lessons. So let's come down a little more. And then the other thing you will find is any information on German research from the wiki. And I don't know if they have a default. This has like 6 different suggestions for you. And so, and what this does, let's just click on one, is it will just take you to the FamilySearch wiki and explain more about, look, here's Low German Language and German Research. So it explains a lot more information that you may need. And once you learn some of these things, it's amazing what you can learn on your own and be able to go and do some German research and understand it a little bit. So I went back on the back button, and so that's the main thing in the Help Center that they have changed. So let's go ahead and go back to the blog. I'm going to click up here back to the blog. So I explained to you those, and I hope that's helpful. Okay, and another thing in October, they said that they added 141 million new record hints. So if you are going through some of your ancestors, I guess I should say, then you may notice that you've got new record hints that have come up. And if you have a mobile app, there's a really great way to find those new records. If you just search, if you go to your mobile app and pull up Ancestors with Task, it gives you a whole list of record hints for your ancestors there. So you may find more there. Okay, so that's cool that there's 141 million new ones. Okay, the next topic they have is mobile updates. And I'm going to try to zoom this in a little. It's really hard to see, so I'm hoping, I want to get a connection for my phone so I can go through some of these a little better on the mobile apps, because the mobile apps are amazing. If you haven't looked at it, go look at it. So all it's saying here is you can send a message to another FamilySearch user by tapping on an event's modified or a contributor name. So if you see, and you can't see this at all, but if you see that there is a contributor and you're on your app, you can send them a message right from there, just tapping on their name. So try that out. And then, like I said, it's just hard to see. Then you can also, what's really fun is when you are on your mobile phone, you can actually click on the place. If you have a birth and then there's a birthplace, you can click on it and a map will come up to show you where that is. So that's really exciting. I've been wanting that feature for quite a while, so I'm excited about that. Okay, and then this next part, it's talking a little bit about memories. And so I'm going to show you what I found. What they were saying here, I wasn't able to find the right way that they were saying, but let me show you what I found in the gallery. So we're going to go over here I'm going to go ahead and zoom this back out again, because it changes a little when you've got it zoomed in, and we could actually show you that too. But anyway, this is my husband's memories, and what it was mainly saying is that you can actually send emails to contributors, but what it said when you're on your gallery is that it may say that this was contributed by someone, and then you can click there and send them a email. But I wasn't sure how that works, and this is in your own gallery, so I wouldn't think you'd have other contributors contributing to your own gallery. But let me show you, if you go, see how we're on gallery right here? And this is under the memories tag. I didn't show you that. When you want to go to the gallery, you go to your memories right in the middle of the page and then click on gallery. So that is where we are right now. But if I want to go and see all the people tagged in photos and stories on all my ancestors, I click on that people tag. And then what I can do is I can go ahead, let's go to Stella Bowen. I can click on her. And then what comes up, since this is my husband's, and what's going to come up is this Stella, her gallery, as you can see, well, not her gallery, but her memories. And these are pictures. This isn't any picture that my husband uploaded, but we can click on one of these and then we can find out who contributed it. Let's go down to the bottom of the picture. As you can see, it says contributed by Clefterry1, which is just their username. If you click, I'm just going to click on that. Whoops, and it went away. As you can see, there's the email address and also even their mailing address. And then if you come down here, do you see send a message? I can just, because she has the email address, I can put, or he, I'm not sure which, I can put send message, and then you can go ahead, and what's really nice is it says who it's to, and you can write the subject and then write a message, and then this says, you know, that it's about that photograph. So that's awesome that you don't have to worry about why you're, you know, the subject, well, you still put a subject in, but you can, they'll see that that's what it's about. So that'd be, it's just nice it's there and it's already filled in for you, that part. So anyway, that's just a great way to connect with people and see who contributed and see how to connect with them. I'm going to go on the back button because there's one other thing, that feature that they have added that is really great on this gallery and on the photos. So one other thing that they have just recently, and I don't know how recent, but this has been here for a while, how you can upload a photo, but now you can actually select from your gallery. So say you put all your photos in the gallery, you don't go to it. A lot of times when I add photos, I like to go to the person and add it directly to them, but I guess if there's a lot of people in the photo, maybe you would just want to add it to your gallery and then go ahead and attach it from the gallery. So so you can, if you've just added a lot of photos, you can actually go and select from your gallery right there or upload it. And also here, same thing. You know, I was thinking my husband has some audio that he's actually has in his gallery, and he could just go to the person that he wants to add it to and then just select it from the gallery. So I don't think that the select from the gallery had been there. Let's go on the back button and I can just show you that really quick on my husband's because he has some audio. Wait, one more click. So here is his gallery again, and as you can see, he has some audio recordings that he actually just did with, he has an iPhone and he did it with his iPhone. And see, so we could click on this, or go to, we could go to this Brent Thomas, he's actually living, go to his page and then go ahead and attach that to him. I want to see what that little ad face is. I didn't, okay, so this is how you can actually find him and go right there. Is that little, did you see that? I hadn't seen that before either. Actually a little person here that shows that you can tag it. So I guess that's, I don't see that except for on the audio. So anyway, let me check. I believe that's it. Oh no, there is one more thing. So let's go ahead and go back to the blog. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. Oh, one other thing was they have added a lot of obituaries from the U.S. Genealogy Bank, which actually is a website that you can sign up for and pay a subscription. I always want to say prescription. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little so you can see this. So it's just saying that, you know, it's going to, this is actually, interesting thing about this is actually computer indexed. And so what it shows you on the left-hand side is the person and the information, and then it says sometimes it will display everything, you know, everything from that, you know, transcribe the whole transcription, and said if the full transcription is not available, then you will see the text and you can go and look at the actual original image, and it goes to the Genealogy Bank site. And then it also, what it's done, if the index contains the names of extended family who attended the funeral, then those family members are now shown too here, and it even shows the relationship, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit more. And then this is where it tells you submit requests to correct computer index obituaries. In this collection, 23 million of the 31 million obituaries were indexed by a computer. When you view the index data, you will see a message telling you that it was indexed by a computer. So right up here, if you are looking at one of these obituaries and it says this record was indexed by a computer, there may be errors, then you can actually, it says here, and I was trying to pull up an example and I couldn't find one, but it says if the computer indexing process introduced an error, you can request a correction by clicking errors, which is located at the bottom left corner of the screen. So, and then it says a specialized team of missionaries will review the change request and make any needed corrections. So, like I said, I couldn't find an example, so just watch. If you see one of these, just be aware that on the left, there may be it says errors down here on the left-hand side of the page. Then you'd be able to go ahead and send that there's some errors, and the missionaries will try to resolve those. So anyway, take a look at this. If you have questions, let me know, and I hope you're having a great day.